All right, hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. So I have had like the craziest week. There was a couple of different things that I was going to try and do a video for today. However, every single one of this has had to go by the wayside because I am missing things that I need. So what we're gonna do is we are going to go ahead and make a couple masterboards for the travel days for my Italian travel journal. So I have already shown you guys that I separated out the different days of travel and the different locations and everything we went to. I'm also going to use some of this washi tape that's got tickets and stuff on it. I just felt that kind of went well with the travel stuff. And then maybe a little bit of the map. And I do also have a few pieces left of my Tim Holtz ticket pack. So we're going to just do a bunch of collaging and a little bit of mixed media work on top of it once we're done with that. And then, yeah, we will cut these up into tags and use them for our travel days. So I will go ahead and throw on a little bit of music and get right into it. Okay, so that one is done. Well, the first steps are done. And I'm going to set this to the side to let the ink, the archival ink, dry naturally. Some of these are a little shiny, so it's going to take a minute for them to dry up. But the reason I'm going to do that is because some of these papers are thermal papers. And if you put heat on top of thermal paper, then it will go black. So I'm going to set this to the side, let this dry naturally. I'm going to do the exact same thing for the second travel day. I did keep, you'll notice I did keep one of my bits separate. This one, because I want to make a card just out of this. So yeah, let me go ahead and do that with the other one, and then I will be back with you guys for the next steps. Okay, so I have put the other one together. You'll notice one has more red, one has more blue. We're going to keep these pretty simple, so I'm not going to do too very much to these. But start with this one. Just so you know, I did put, because some of these pieces were glossy and everything, I did go in and put a layer of clear gesso over both of these just to matte those out, because I do want to use some Distress Oxide, and that'll ensure the Distress Oxide sticks instead of going all over the place. So I have Lumberjack Plaid for this one, and I'm going to use Uncharted Mariner for the other one. And I just have this, I don't know. I picked this up at the the local thrift store. So I'm just gonna go through in a couple of spots just to add some texture. I'm not gonna do too much of this, just where there's like really white spots, and add in a little bit here and there. So the only other thing that I'm gonna do to this before I scan it in is to do a couple of paint splatters. And do a little bit over here, because I want to keep this pretty simple. That way I can use it, you know, for whatever whatever I want to, basically. And I doubt we'll use the entire masterboard for each of them, but I'll have it ready to use regardless. I'm also probably going to, how does that look? That's pretty good. Maybe a little here. I'm also going to use these for some pages, so I'm going to get these printed out to use as the background pages as well. So I'll go ahead and finish this one up with you. And I have just some watercolor here. I mixed a whole bunch of them up together, so I can't really tell you what what colors I used exactly. But just watercolors. Any regular watercolors will do. I'm just keeping the red with the red and the blue with the blue. And then I'm gonna do just a teeny tiny bit of black splatters as well. And for that, I'm going to use my acrylic that I already have mixed up. Just gotta shake it up a little bit. And I almost always end up getting paint on myself when I do these, but that's okay. I'm gonna take a little extra off because I don't want these to get as big and splattery. I want them to stay a little smaller. Like that. And I don't mind the black and the red mixing together a little bit, that's fine. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. So I'll set this one to the side. I'll actually just leave that right as it is. Just move it out of the way a little bit. And I'll do the exact same thing with the blue. And I'll just clean that stencil off really quickly. Just a little bit of water on some paper towel. Whoop. And I'll just run that over just to get rid of that lumberjack plaid so that we're not spreading that onto this one as well. Okay, and now I'm gonna go ahead and dry these up. I don't know, I'm gonna have to watch, and you guys are gonna have to watch with me. I don't know if now this thermal paper, I don't know why I struggle with that word. Thermal paper will change now, because, well, I'm gonna go ahead and dry it before it gets to whatever, and then I'll explain myself. Okay, so it appears that that worked out pretty well. You can see it changed color a little bit here. That's because those are thermal papers, and apparently I did not put enough of the clear gesso over the top of it to keep it from turning. Which is fine. That one little spot is fine, but you'll see most of these turned out perfectly okay. They didn't discolor at all. So if you watch Luise Hansel, you've probably already been made aware of this. But really quick, in case you don't, I'll go ahead and explain it. So this here is just some of the thermal paper that has nothing done to it at all. And if you add heat to it, you will see, whoop, I'm dropping things. You will see that it changes colors, so it starts to go black. Now, the way Luise Hansel figured it out was she crumpled up her receipts and stuck them down, and she splattered coffee all over them. And wherever she'd splattered coffee, the color did not change. So my guess is because I put the clear gesso over top of them, that is keeping it from going black. So just a little bit of a tip in case you didn't already know it. If you're interested in her video, I can't remember which one it was. I think it was... her, when she was doing her Rome box, which funny enough, because it's also Italy. But yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll link her video down below if you want like a better explanation and everything for that. Like, she does more justice to it than I do. But anyway, so what I'll do is I will go ahead and scan these into the computer so that I can get some printouts and stuff of them made later, and then we will get on to making the ephemera. See you then. Okay, so I scanned them, I cut them up. I'll show you really fast just what I did. I did the same thing for both of them. Oop. So when I cut my masterboards, I tend to turn them over so I can't see exactly what I'm doing. But what I did was I cut out a belly band for each of them. So one I can use for a belly band, one that I can use as a page edge. If you don't know what I mean by that, basically it is, you know, you put it on the edge of a page like this just to decorate. So I did one of those. Whoops, I just hit my camera. I made a pocket for each of them. This is going to be, I don't know, I might go with the belly band, but I'm either going to use the pocket or the belly band to finish our project for today. So there's those. Then I have made two smaller cards, one larger card, and then two tags. So all of that off of one masterboard. And like I said, I did scan that into the computer so I can use it for more ephemera later or for pages in the journal later. So I'll show you. Instead of doing signatures for the first and last, I was thinking about using these. So this I got on the Emirates flight. That's the longer flight from New York to Italy and from Italy back to New York to Milano. And this is the little pouch that they gave us to put the, what would you call them? I don't know, like the necessities, the nice things for you. So, you know, they include like a toothbrush, toothpaste, socks. I don't think I'll do anything with the... Well, I might. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to today. But then also, I have all of this set to the side, so if I come up with any use for it, I'll have them available. So I have two of these face masks. I also have two of these little like bookmark kind of deals. And some socks, which I did not use on the flight, but they have some kind of fun texture and stuff to them. So we might use that for some of the fabric. But I have two of these. So I have one that's green and one that's brown. I think I'll keep the brown with the red and do the blue with the green. So let's see, what I want to do, because obviously I'm going to have the pouch in here to put stuff in, but do I want to do the belly band? I have a lion on the back here. He's very cool. I could do the belly band, or I could just put a pocket on it. I think I'll go with the belly band. One of our tags here. So the rest of this I'm just going to set to the side, and this can be used in, you know, whatever part of the journal I want to. I can decorate it for any day or anything like that. So I'll set these to the side. And I have these two. This one, that, and which one of these tags? That looks really good with that blue, huh? Or green. This is not blue. And then just for my own purposes, I saved my little tickets here. I think I'm going to back these for some writing space as well. That's almost a perfect fit, huh? Woohoo! Okay, so now that I've decided on those, we'll continue working with the red one here. So should I keep... I mean, just because it's a belly band does not mean it needs to be in the center. I can still put it off to the side. That way we can see some of the animals. I like the design they came up with here. And then we can put the tag in there. Possibly. And then I kind of like what's on the back of this one, but I believe, yeah, this one's covered in writing, so I have to do something with that one at least. But this one, I kind of like the background, but there is a sticky spot here. So I do have to cover up at least part of it. And I'm wondering, I could just use this little bookmark thing. Just put that on the end there. Mayhaps. Okay, I need to put that to the side. This is what we're working on right now. So first things first, let's take a look at the belly band. And do I want to do some layering behind it? I think yes. I also have this envelope that I was using to store the travel stuff in. So I could use that for the background, since I've already written on it. I can just separate that. I can actually use this for both of them. Grab a pencil, go here, and here. All right, sorry about that, guys. I guess it stopped recording and I didn't notice, so that's my bad. Basically, all I did, though, was add some of the lumberjack plaid to all of these little pieces. So I'm going to set those to the side right now. I'm going to go ahead and attach the belly band. And I'm thinking I'll do it about there. So, right here. And as you can see, I already made use of the socks. I took them apart and they gave me this really fun texture, so I decided to go with it. Whoops. We'll hold that in place for a little while just to get it to dry. And we'll attach this one down here. Okay. Alrighty, and then I'll set this to the side for now. I think I want to back. This one I will not back with anything. This one's just going to stay exactly as it is. But I did enjoy the kind of like gates that it shows here for, I guess it's the Dubai International Airport. But it's thin. It's really thin, and I'm afraid that it won't stand up over time. So I was thinking to use this on part of it and then just some of my tea stained on the other side, and then that'll give it a bit of thickness, and we'll have the cute little animals. So yeah, I think I'll do that. And just yeah, that's the side. Okay. This is a new glue, by the way. I've never used it before. I just got it in, and really I just got it because I was curious about it. It's Barely Art Precision Craft Glue. From what I can tell so far, it works really well, but it is on the pricier side, so I probably won't get it again, but I can always just reuse the bottle. The bottle's really the main reason I got it, that and I like to test new glues. So let's just finish attaching this. Like so. There we go. And then, do I want to add tea stain to the other side? I mean, I think that looks good, so I'm gonna go with yes. So I'll just glue this down, and then I'll cut around them. I haven't decided yet if I want to add any focal points or anything to these, or if I just want to let them be what they are. And I think I probably will put a focal point on at least one of them. Ah, stabbed myself. So I'll just lay that down. Like so. Whoop. Slipped. And then line it back up here. Okay. So I will quickly cut these out. And then I'll have a quick look through my stickers and stuff and see if there's anything that I feel like would go well for a focal point on these. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with these. We've got our little belly band here for our tag there, and then I'll have this pocket to put any extra things and stuff in, and we can put that tag in there for now. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do pretty much exactly the same process with the blue ones, and then I'll be back to show you the final results. See you then. Okay, so here we are. This is what I did with the other two. And then I did get this put down. You can see I changed it up a little bit so it's not all the same tassels. I put the lace under this one instead. So that goes in there like so. And then this one can fit in the little pocket. It'll be interesting to see how I'm actually able to attach these in the journal. I'm not 100% sure yet how I plan on doing that. So got that. And then those will be at the front and the back of the journal. Yeah, if you guys have any ideas on how to attach these along with the signatures, I'd love to hear it. Please leave a comment down below. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for joining me today. So we went all the way from having just our leftover tickets and tags and everything that we made into Masterboards. And then we've got two fun little ephemera packs and cards and tags to put into our journal. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like down below. It really helps the channel out. And yes, I will see you guys on Friday for the next video. Bye.